Hello everyone, my name is Aleka and welcome to my get together. Today we're working on one of my favorite recipes on my blog. It is a copycat version of Starbucks egg white or egg bites. Can you turn off the TV? I just realized it was on. Okay, thank you. My family and I love going and picking these up in the mornings when we don't have much time, but the only thing that I really dislike about these egg white bites or egg bites are when you go to Starbucks, they're very expensive and they require a sous vide machine to make. All we're gonna need today is a little mini egg muffin tin. You can use a larger muffin tin if you want, but you're gonna have to adjust your bake time a bit because they're larger and you're gonna have to wait a little bit more for them to cook internally, okay? So let's get started. First thing we're gonna need is 2 eggs, okay? And this is going to make about 12 egg bites. So these little muffin tins are all you need. If you wanna double the recipe, you can totally double the recipe, triple it, and make it and store it for later. That's totally fine. So we're gonna crack 2 eggs in a large mixing bowl. Next, we're going to add half of a cup of milk or cream. You can use dairy-free milk if you're dairy-free. Heavy cream or whipping cream or half and half are definitely fattier, but they're going to give your egg bites a richer flavor. And if you don't mind a little bit extra fat, it's definitely worth using cream as opposed to milk. We're gonna add that in and just whisk away. Once that's whisked, we're gonna add about a cup of shredded cheese. Now, let's talk cheese. You can use any cheese that you like. Freshly grated is really the best because it melts better. Cheddar cheese is usually my go-to. So if you're adding bacon to your egg bites, Gruyere cheese is the best for that. You can use American cheese if you like it. You just have to chop it up really small. Swiss cheese, Monterey Jack, anything along those lines would be really good. So we're gonna add that in. I know it seems like a lot. You don't have to add as much cheese if you want, but it definitely adds a lot of flavor. I'm going to add about half of a tablespoon of freshly chopped chives. For me, chives in eggs is like the best flavor combination in the world. If you've never tried chives in your eggs, you guys, you have to do it. It's fresh, it adds a pretty pop of color. I don't believe Starbucks does it, but we're gonna add our own little flair on these egg bites and make them better. We're gonna add that in, okay? And then, this is my secret ingredient. You don't have to use ketchup, but it adds just a little like, what is that flavor? I don't know what it is. People that don't usually like ketchup in their eggs, maybe sneak it in and see what they say about it. You're gonna add about a tablespoon of ketchup. Trust me, it's gonna be delicious. And then a little pinch of salt to taste, because we all like things salted to our own preference. Now, we have our eggs, our cheese, our chives, our ketchup, salt, and our cream. If you want to add at this point, bell peppers, you have to chop them very, very small. So really, really, really small mince. Toss them in. Mushrooms, chop them again, really small, add them in. Onions, if you add onions, I highly recommend you saute them before and then add them in so they're not raw. Finally, your meats. If you wanna add bacon, I usually make these with about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of chopped bacon bits. It's a couple slices of bacon. You can add chopped sausage, ham, really any type of meat that you prefer. That's really as far as I go when it comes with these egg bites. Muffin tin, you gotta grease this baby. If you don't grease it, your egg bites will not slide out very easily. Cooking spray, you can brush the inside of your tin with melted butter, or you can add mini cupcake liners or muffin liners into each tin, and then you can have a little muffin or egg bite to go with the liner. I don't really like the liners as much because I feel like it pulls off too much of the egg when you eat it. So I'm just going to spray away as much as I can, okay? And you can use any cooking spray you like. This is avocado oil, but they all are good. Butter will add another little level of flavor if you want, so use whatever you like. And then the next thing I recommend is using a mini ice cream scoop, because this way I can scoop out all of the cheese and any bacon or anything that sinks to the bottom. and easily, neatly scoop it into each of the muffin cups. You want to fill it up almost all the way to the top. Okay, so I filled up all my muffin tins. I only have a little bit left, maybe for 1 cup. You can either, if you have another tin, add that in. Otherwise, just put it aside and save it for later. So we're going to bake these at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. I know, it seems crazy low, but if you go and throw it in a typical 350-degree oven, it's going to over bake and it's going to brown on the outside, and they're gonna turn rubbery and dry and not sous vide like, okay? So low and slow is really what we're going for here. And we're gonna bake these for about 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 minutes, check them. They should slightly jiggle. If they don't jiggle, they're overcooked, okay? You want a little jiggle so that when they fully, and they're gonna cook a little bit more when you take them out of the oven, they're gonna finish cooking and then they'll be perfect, okay? And who doesn't like a little bit, when their eggs are a little bit soft, right? We don't want it too hard. Okay, so I'm gonna throw them in the oven now. Okay, so our egg bites are out of the oven. They're looking really good. I didn't wait until they cooled off to line the edges to loosen them up a bit, because when they're hot, they're easier to get out. So I took a knife and I scooped them out with a little spoon or a fork or a little spatula to loosen them up. Now I'm just gonna put them on the plate and then garnish with my freshly chopped chive. You can always make these bigger if you want. I like the fact that they're small because my kids don't always finish their muffins or, you know, larger size breakfast. So I like to give these to my kids a lot. Okay, and then if you want to garnish with some freshly chopped chives, if you're serving these for brunch, it's a great little addition. You can serve them with ketchup on the side or meat, bacon, sausage, whatever you want if you don't put it in. If you want all storage tips and other recommendations or substitutions, you guys can get all that information on my blog. The recipe link is in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys love recipes and entertaining at home. You can also check out all my other recipes at the link below, and I hope you guys enjoy these. Have a great day.